Hello, and welcome to the Love Your Work Life podcast. I'm your host, Elissa Shuck. Whether you're going for that next promotion, looking for a job, or making a career pivot, I'll teach you how to navigate it all so you can have the career you want.
Welcome to the Love Your Work Life podcast, episode 44.
If there are two questions that give people the most heartburn or pause, however you want to put it, in an interview, it's the questions that I call the bookends. The bookends of the interview are, tell me about yourself and why should we hire you? You know these are coming, right? We know these are coming. But I'm going to teach you today how to be prepared for each one so that you don't have to worry about it. And even better, you know exactly how to answer it so that you are presenting your best self and you can share very clearly with the hiring manager, the team, the panel, whoever it is you're talking to, why you are a great candidate without feeling salesy or convincing or awkward at all. So let's start with tell me about yourself. First, let's talk about what this is not. This is not your career history. This is not where you went to school. This isn't a review of your resume. It's not telling them about your dog or your favorite food or your hobby. You might think that some of these things, and especially the personal things, are a way to build rapport. But it's not. I mean, it could be, I suppose. But what if you are talking to someone who hates cats and you want to talk about your cat? You're creating distance between you versus being personable. If you talk about your favorite food and it's something they hate, like I love hot sauce on everything, and you've got someone who just doesn't like spicy food. It seems kind of goofy that I would bring that up, but the truth is that you don't have to build rapport in those first few moments, in that first 30 seconds, 3 minutes, whatever it is. I'll let you in on a little secret. What you need to do in that first few seconds is give the hiring manager what they want. And having been a hiring manager, I can tell you exactly what we want. What we want to know is, does this candidate get it? Does this candidate get me? Do they understand what I'm really looking for? This is how you make that connection. This is how you build instant rapport, is giving them that aha moment. Give them the moment they're dying to have. And you do that by connecting yourself to the job description. Not connecting yourself to who you are personally. You're connecting yourself to the thing that is most important to the hiring manager in that moment, which is, does this person understand the job description? So when you answer that question, tell me a little bit about yourself, you're going to structure it in a way that you're sharing a couple of strengths, you're sharing a couple of accomplishments, but the accomplishments and strengths that you share are all about the job description. Trust me, you've got more than 2 strengths and more than 2 accomplishments. So you have a whole menu of things to pick. But I want you to be super duper strategic and intentional and pick the strengths and accomplishments that align with the job description. So that you would be saying something like, I'm an experienced brand manager. A couple of my favorite accomplishments over the course of my career have been this and this. And a couple of the strengths that I bring to my brand manager role are my ability to collaborate with other people and my ability to create innovative solutions, especially when it's tight deadlines that are required. Now, what I've just done is I've picked 3 or 4 things right from the job description. Let's assume the job description said, must work with tight deadlines, must collaborate, must be creative. I have just hit on all those points in 30 seconds, so quickly that the hiring manager now says, oh my gosh, this person could be the one. They get it. The other thing that happens when you are going into the not to do stuff, like sharing about your favorite food and reviewing your whole thing, is you're taking up time and you are losing the interest. The engagement of the person listening to you is, unless they feel personally connected with some of your history, you're losing them. You're losing them. You get the person. You engage that hiring manager by connecting to the job description, because chances are they wrote it. All their pain points and all their aspirations are sprinkled throughout that job description. And if you're hitting on them, you're creating that instant rapport that you're trying to achieve. Now, let's go to the other end of the interview, that other bookend, which is, why should we hire you? What I'm going to teach you here might sound a little counterintuitive. But this is your opportunity not to be the hero, because heroes get hired, right? You want to hire the hero so they can do the job. This is not a hero moment for you. This is your chance to be the guide. This is your chance to be the person that helps the hiring manager get what they want, to help them succeed. You are the Haymitch to the Katniss in this situation. And the reason that works is because when you share with someone the reason that you're going to help them succeed, that you're going to help them achieve their goals in the role, again, you're creating that connection that means so much. You're creating a sense of trust, right? It's, Katniss trusts Haymitch because he's got the tools and the techniques and the strategies to help her get what she wants. Same thing. You can go to Star Wars, and it could be Yoda and Luke Skywalker. Yoda's got the tools and the strategies to help Luke get what he wants, to help him find success. This is such a powerful way to engage the hiring manager. So what should your answer be? Your answer should be something that you've picked up on over the course of the interview. Because you've been asking questions all along, and because you've had a great conversational interview, chances are you've uncovered some things, some big goals that the hiring manager has, some big goals that even the CEO has. Maybe your interview process is involved with interviewing with the owner or CEO. And if you've uncovered some big goals, then that is what you want to focus on. So your answer might be something like, well, one of the things you mentioned during the interview was that you were really looking to expand the reach of the brand and capture a new demographic, add a new target demographic to the brand's customer constituency. Well, I've worked with expanding brands. One of the things I did was launch this brand to a new community of customers, and I found that the techniques, the strategies, the research that I did created a very fast impact. And I'm 100% comfortable that I'm going to be able to help you and this team do the same thing. Now, again, I am just pulling this out of the air, but I think you see where I'm going here. You're picking up on something that the person said. You're explaining how you understand what they're trying to do, and you're reiterating the skills, the experience, and the strengths that you bring, the relevant accomplishment that you've had previously that will give them a sense of comfort, a sense of trust that you can do that again, only this time you're doing it for them. This is such a powerful way to start an interview and end an interview by connecting to what matters most to the hiring manager. Look to help them get what they want and make it less about what you want. When you're answering these questions, it will create the kind of rapport, the kind of know, like, and trust factor that you're after in these conversations. All right, give it a shot and let me know how it goes. Talk to you next time. If you're listening to this podcast, you want to check out Job Search Field Guide. It's the job search strategy course that takes everything I share here, goes deeper, and teaches you how to apply these tips, plus giving you all the tools you need to have a successful job search. And by successful, I mean landing a job you want as quickly as possible. Job Search Field Guide gives you a job search strategy so that you can make any move you want in any market, never have to feel trapped or stuck, and always have control over your career. I can't wait for you to join. I will see you on the inside. All you need to do is just go to elissashuck-careercoach.com. You'll get all the details. I'll see you there.